presentation. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. To the middle. Here's Edie. Can't connect from short range. Outside Irving. Irving is doubled. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Edie. Back to White. Releases. Another shot. Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside Matherin. And he buries his first look. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Count it.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him.
Who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Brooks. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Outside Matherin. For 3. The rebound by Edie. Down low. Here's Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. 4-point game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The shot by Dort, no good. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
From the high post, it's rebounded by Las Vegas.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Left side White. These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
the line for the away team.
And he can't hit the second. Edie goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And there's a pick. Dort outside. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Off target at the rim.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Lopez, the screen. The 3-ball.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Pass to Edie. Outside Barnes. From outside the arc. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Irving. That one's good for 2.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Pass to Edie. The kick out to White. Lets it go from deep. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving looking around. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Harris.
Early on, they haven't shot it well from deep.
And the 3 off target. Here's Edie. He's guarded by Irving. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Back to Harden. Pass to Barnes. From deep. On target from range. Barnes has got 7 points. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
This one for 3. The kick out to White. To the paint. On the wing, Brooks. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Matherin. Takes the 3. Good work defensively by White. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Pass to Edie. Now Brooks. Back to Harden. Here's Edie. Shot clock at 5. Up top, Harden. His first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Mathurin does a lot of little things for his ball club. Absorbing contact, getting to the line, whatever it takes.
Las Vegas shooting their first foul shot of the game. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Edie. White on the wing. Here's Edie. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes. From downtown. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Personal foul.
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Barnes. Pass to Edie. Over Okafor. Easy jumper from very short distance. Edie's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Pass to DeRozan. Harris outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
Now into the lineup for Las Vegas, number 27.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edie. Outside White. From deep three-point range.
Derek White.
Sinks it. What range from downtown?
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Shot to stop the run. And here's Gobert from the arc. And he buries his first look.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Edie. He's got 14. Yep, that one goes. White's got 12 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Stolen by Okafor. And here comes the break. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's White. Finished off the break. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by McConnell. Oh, and the jam by Okafor.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Gobert. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got his second basket.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Barnes, no good. Right side, Warren. Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Gobert. DeRozan with the ball. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now McConnell. He's scoreless. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Warren. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
And Brooks drops them both. Here's Las Vegas. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Picked by Okafor. McConnell from outside. The rebound by Edey. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point land. Here's Edey. Second chance effort. White for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. And here is Irving. Back to Lopez. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Outside Irving. Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. And Las Vegas another 3.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Three-pointer, Harden. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Edey. To the inside. Harden.
James Harden.
And then Harden with the jam.
And we're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
Harris a screen. An open look for Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to White. From the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And here they come. A good look from Matherin. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Las Vegas foul call.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second.
Kicks it out to Barnes. To the paint. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition. Left side Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake, really sells it that time, and then goes straight at contact.
Las Vegas shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Both free throws good from Irving. Here's Harden. He has 7. Outside White. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 15-6 run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And here's Lopez from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lopez has got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And he gets that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Edey. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The home team on D. Pass to Payton. Here's Edey. Inside. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
And Irving has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Tipped.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the away team.
And the second free throw is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gobert. Jones with the ball. DeRozan outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Thor. Here's Edey. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Thor. Off target with the 3. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Las Vegas
Delivering the blowout. And
the away team 60.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Pass to Edey. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Edey. Let's go with a three. And Harden is good for three.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Over to the wing. Gobert inside. Warren for three. Drops in the three. Warren's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stolen by Jones. McConnell from outside. And Las Vegas another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Edey for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Edey's got 20.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Harden. And it's Harris with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 21. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
Right side Harden. Here's Edey. Takes a three. Harden misses. Here's Harris. Into the lane. And Harris throws it down.
Harris with a head of steam, put his head down, and then put the ball down.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Yeah, what a night it's been for Mathurin. He's been an absolute offensive force doing it all.
The baseline J is on the way. And that's good for two. White's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Both free throws good from Irving.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And this is what Brooks loves to do, attacking the defense and scoring right on them with the foul.
And the free throw, no good. Las Vegas trails by 19. Pass to Harris. Lopez, the screen. The three is up. The rebound by Edey. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Lopez. Sinks that one from the post.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
Back to Harden.
James Harden.
Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
I got yours. I got yours.
Here's Edey. Shoots over Lopez. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 22.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
Rudy Gobert.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to Brooks. Lets the three fly.
Well, Rudy loves a racing shot. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
On the wing, Brooks. From outside, off the mark. Las Vegas trails by 20. Three-pointer, Matherin. The rebound by Edey.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brooks from outside. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Harris a screen. Irving for 3.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And it's Edey missing. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. And Gobert with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Las Vegas ball.
.20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. They set the screen. Pass to Dort. From behind the arc. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road